Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Your host, Mrs. M. And if you haven't, make sure you click the link below. That way you can subscribe to my channel and not miss out on anything you need to scale your business to six figures and beyond. Wow. So welcome. I'm going to do a quick Q&A, question and answer on a couple of things I've gotten. It's crazy out there, and I have a lot of people that are concerned that they've invested money and their cleaning businesses just aren't going like they want, whether it's in government or commercial. So what I'm going to do is talk a little bit what you can do right now. Right now, today, if you have no business, let's look at a couple of strategies that you can implement that may help. So the first thing I always say is go with what you know. The very first thing I did was ask my dental office, did they have a cleaning company? I knew nothing about cleaning a dental office, but I figured I would figure it out as I go. So if you're going to the dry cleaners, your favorite grocery store, retail, think about where you're actually purchasing your items and see if there's a way that you can work for them. The next thing to do, make a list of 50 people, 100 people that you know their first and last name. Then make a list of people that you know their first name. Then make a list of those of you that you just may say hi to in the gym or something. Start working on that list. You may be surprised how many people you know, first name and last name, first name only, and then just that you speak to. Get those business cards, go to Staples. I just called today, they're $17.99 to get some basic business cards, 500 from Staples. Get the basic business cards because they're not that expensive. Go to Vistaprint, but I love Staples because you can actually go and pick them up that same day. I think if you place your order, you can get them by 2 o'clock. So now you've got your business cards. Go to the gym. I actually go to Planet Fitness. I go in there, I'm talking, and I'm not pushy, but think about this. You're doing them a disservice if they need your cleaning services and you're not offering them. You are the best in the business. You are good. So you want people to be able to benefit from your expertise. As we know, with COVID, health can actually save your life. I saw a commercial the other day with a gentleman that was literally had COVID. It showed him on a ventilator, and that mental, I'd never seen anyone like hospitalized like that when it came to someone that was walking around one day. They were young and now they're hospitalized, where he said he almost died 3 times. It really hits home. So we are in the industry to make sure as much as possible that we clean for health. There's no more just cleaning for appearance. Those days are gone. You don't want to use chemicals that just smell good, that do not do anything but mask odor. You really want to get down and specialize in something that's going to reduce the spread of germs or increase the quality of the air. These are going to bring value to your potential customers. Make sure you market that, put that in your material. But that's what I would do. Then the next thing I would do is I would start looking at meetup.com, get out there and start looking at going to networking events or some type of chamber of commerce. A lot of times those are free if you go one time and then you get to know people. There are so many things you can do right now. If I had a vehicle, I might put a sign on it and leave it in a parking lot if I can spare a van, or I put a sign on my car when I'm driving around. I had so many people stop me and say, hey, I saw your vehicle outside, or have on your t-shirt, your company name with the phone number on the back. But you need to make sure that you are out there like canvassing, not being pushy, but remember, you have a good, valuable item, and this could save people in the retail, in restaurants. It could save their lives. That is what we're supposed to do. So if they don't know about us, it's our job to make sure that they do, especially if you're looking at getting business right now. You cannot afford to be shy. You cannot afford to not be able to promote what you believe in. If this is your baby, this is your business. So do these things. I have a lot of people that are not getting unemployment anymore, or they don't want to go back to their 9 to 5, and they're afraid that they may have to because they haven't been getting any business. It is all about, back in the day, if you said you clean for health, you were like 2 thumbs up. You were ahead of everyone else. Now everyone's cleaning for health. They're not cleaning for appearance. So you want to look at what you're doing that's going to make you stand out. That is the most important thing you could do. And then make sure that you talk and talk and talk and talk and talk about your business with enthusiasm, because this is your livelihood and this is something that you love. So you shouldn't be in business if you're not able to talk about it and give it within 30 seconds, as I say, that elevator pitch, why you should choose me. That should be something you practice. Practice in the mirror, practice every day. Make sure you record it, see what your voice sounds like. That's what I want you to do. And also for commercial, that's for commercial contracts. Let's say you're doing government. I get a lot of people that want to do government contracts. They've only been in business for a couple of months and they want to know, can I do this? The answer is yes. Is it a challenge? The answer is yes. If you have only been in business for a short time, most of the contracts are looking for you to be in business at least 3 to 5 years for the normal bidding. Now, listen to what I said, for the normal bidding contracts. I actually show you how to do the no bids. If you've only been in business for 5 months, there are contracts out there that you can get. Matter of fact, 40% of the contracts are never listed. Never. They're not on they're not on sam.gov. They're not on any kind of bid platform, nothing, because they're not even advertised. The contracting officer, the procurement buyer, they go directly to a list of people that they already know, they feel comfortable with. Those are the no bid. So if you're really interested, now, if you've got experience, you've been doing this 3 to 5 years, and it's in your business name, not in your personal name, whether it's been residential you've been doing, or if it's been commercial, you can get government contracts. Now, I'm not saying that you cannot obtain them if you've only been in business for a couple of months. I'm going to say it's going to be more challenging. If there is a bid out there and you don't meet all the requirements, there may be someone that meets less than what you do. So you still want to go after the bid. If they ask for 5 references and you only have 3, the worst that's going to happen is you learn how to bid. You were able to get known by the government contracting officer. And now you know what the reality is, not what people say, not what you think, but now what you know when it comes to bidding. You have to do it over and over and over. I get people that send me stuff all the time and let the bid day go by because they're afraid. They don't know where to start. So let's talk about where you can start. The first thing you want to do is you want to make sure that you have not passed the bid date. The bid is due on November 1st. November 1st hasn't got here. The second thing is you want to look at and see when the pre-bid is. Have you missed the pre-bid date? The third thing you want to do is look and see if you can do the scope of work. Then the fourth thing is I'd probably look to see, of course, where the location is, and I would look to see what the requirements are. They normally do a scale system, 10% for this, 20 for this, 30 for this, and it adds up to 100. Yes, a lot of weight goes on pricing. Sometimes 30% goes on just pricing alone, but that's not all it is. So if you have no experience, no team, you're starting by yourself, you may want to start with subcontracting. If you have a team, you could do both, subcontracting, and you could be a prime. But in other words, get out there and get it done. Don't keep procrastinating. Don't keep saying what you're going to do. Let's do it. So if you want to learn more about the no bidding, because if you do not have a team, you may not have a lot of resources with financing, because most bids take about 30 days before you get the actual money. With government, with commercial, I would never wait 30 days for mine. Government, you really don't have a choice. But with commercial, I only waited normally maybe a week, no more than 2 weeks when I really started doing it, because I was not going to wait 30 days before I got the money. And it's the way you write the contracts that allows you to be able to leverage that, where you may not have to wait 30 days. Okay. Now, the other thing, like I said, if you don't have experience, you're just getting started. Let's say you've been doing residential forever, but you've been doing it under your own name. And now you want to do it as a commercial business. So you've got the experience, but you've only been doing it for a year. I would still go after bids, and then I would learn and look at, what do I need to do for no bidding? There are micro purchases that are $10,000 and under, and there's SAP, simplified acquisition purchases, or what they call procedures, that are actually $250,000 and less, which means if this government contracting officer, buyer, procurement person wants you, they will make sure that you actually, if you fit and everything looks good, they may not look for you to have the 3 to 5 years that you may need to have. So if you want to learn more about how to actually obtain contracts, government contracts, I have a masterclass, a free masterclass that's tonight. You can sign up in the description. I'll make sure I put this after this live video. You can sign up in the description portion, and I go into great detail on all areas, what the requirements are, whether you've been in business 3 years, 5, or just coming into getting your business license. I'm going to talk to you about the EIN, the DUNS, the SAMs, all of that in great detail. And then also I'm going to go into the no bids, but agencies use this the most. So now I've given you two things you can do because I'm all about scaling your business to what? Six figures and beyond. How? Within a year. I'm not talking about 10 years. I'm not talking about 8. I'm talking about a year. So these are things you can, actionable items you can implement right now. Get excited about it. That's right. And I would love to see you at the masterclass, but you need to do one thing for me. Bring the energy. I love energy, questions, all of that. I am excited about it. I look forward to seeing you. It is at 7 p.m. this evening. I keep you for no more than about 45 minutes, and we go into everything you need to actually start winning government contracts. So I look forward to seeing you. Until next time, be safe and take care. Bye-bye.